Well, hello and welcome people on the internet to Grimstone Survivors as part of our continuing Steam Next Fest coverage. Today we got a Bullet Heaven up, and this one does take a lot of inspiration from a Brotato style of upgrade system, although it's not wave-based. It's just time-based like you would see in your kind of typical Bullet Heaven. I don't know what traditional rounds are going to be once we get to the full game. Right now the demo is a little bit short, but we'll kind of get into that later on once we come up to it. But it is just one big playthrough. Basically, you upgrade every time you level up, so there's not going to be waves like you would see in a Brotato style game. And there's additional little tweaks that they're making to the weapon slash item system in this game, so we'll take a look at that as well. If you want to check out the game for yourself, link will be down below in the description as always, but please stick around and watch the video because we're going to have some fun. And let's go ahead and jump in. So right now there's only one character available. However, there are multiple specs. So there is a ranger spec, and each of these specs starts with different weapons as well as have different bonuses here. We're gonna be starting off with the ranger today, and then if we have time, we'll probably jump into the berserker and have a more melee build. So basically, characters you can have up to 4 weapons, so it's not 6, 4 weapons, but you also have items that you can pick up, and the items themselves will have kind of a more traditional Bullet Heaven type damage system where it's just kind of passive damage. So whenever we level up, well, of course, we're going to be picking up coins along the way. Whenever we level up, there's 2 different things we do. First, we pick our passive here, or an upgrade card. I'm definitely going to go for harvesting. Harvesting is basically just 1 additional of whatever you're picking up. Let's just make sure that's the case. Additional coins or resources. So I don't know if this accounts for experience as well. The way it's worded makes it seem like it is, but we're going to go with this so we can build our economy pretty good. Now, so again, if you're familiar with Brotato, this does definitely look familiar, right? You got your items that we're picking, all our stats over here, and our weapons down here. But we also have our active items. Passive items will go over here to the side. So like the orbital items that you've seen spinning around me, this is one of our active items. And we're going to be able to pick up new weapons along the way. Now, we are going for a ranger build. We have additional range damage. Could go with a suppressor pistol here, which I'm not necessarily opposed to. Yeah, so we'll pick up one of these. We want to pick up another weapon. We could also pick up the electricity bullet. Bullets have a chance to shock enemies, stunning them briefly. Seems pretty good. We're going to go ahead and lock that in. There's a couple different elemental passives. So there's a frost passive that can freeze enemies. I know that there's a burn and shock, and I think that might be it. Now, around the map, there are going to be these towers, and you can just either wait to shoot them, which takes a little bit of time, or you can dash right into them. The blue ones will give you experience, green is health regen, and I think those are the only colors that I've run into. So here, I'm going to take the harvesting again, I think. Yeah, getting 3 coins per is going to be pretty good. So we can increase our speed. Let's see, so we could level up our Nerf gun, which I think might be good. So let's go ahead and, yeah, let's level up the Nerf gun. Go ahead and combine that. Let's see, so damage now is 3.3. It's only, oh, it only does half. It only is taking half a bonus from our range damage. Ooh, okay, so we might have to actually eventually get rid of that one. But we will take the electricity bullet here, and let's also take the nail gun. And I'm actually going to turn up, never mind. I was going to say I'm going to turn up the audio, but I can't go to settings from here. So I will just turn it up in post for you. All right, here. So let's go ahead and break these open. Now, as far as I can tell, end goal for us, at least in the demo, is to, I think it's to fully get through experience of level 11. At least that's when it ended for me. Here, I'm going to just take flat damage. I'm going to be honest, I'm not exactly sure why there is like flat damage like this, because if you're taking range damage plus 2, you would think that flat damage would have to be less than range damage since this is going to apply to everything. So it's like, why wouldn't I just take flat damage? That just seems way better. So we're obviously going to take that. I will take the shotgun here. I do want a little bit of AoE, so we'll take that. We have armor with less attack speed. Our attack speed is at plus 10. So I'm pretty sure, because of the way that this is worded, right, it says plus 10, but this is attack speed percent. So I think this is a plus 1%. We can actually check that right now. So are we going to go down to 9? Yeah, there we go. It took a second, but yes. Okay, so any plus is a plus percent. Luck and crit chance is actually not bad. Let's go ahead and pick that up. And then we can also pick up the suppressor pistol. We'll level that up. Once you have 4 weapons, it automatically combines weapons you have, so you don't have to worry about, you know, them going anywhere, basically. Now, from what I've seen, I've done 1 round before this. Damage is actually pretty impactful. So there's no actual number indicator on your health bar, and I'm going to take a look again once we level up here. I don't recall seeing an HP number on the stat window. Let's just double check here and make sure I'm not talking out my butt. Never mind. Talking out my butt. Defines the maximum health your character can have. Okay. Yeah, so max HP should probably be at the top, right? I feel like if you're going to stack these in order, like, you should have kind of your more your primary stats at the top. So, like, max HP, damage percent, melee damage, range damage. Like, melee damage, range damage should be next to each other, as should probably elemental damage. Like, this probably just needs a reorder, right? Like lifesteal, that's probably something you could put at the bottom. Luck, that's probably something. Harvesting, you could put that down at the bottom. Just needs a little bit of reordering so you can find things in terms of, like, what is typically priority. We could increase our speed. I think I might just take, I don't know about the HP regen. I don't know. So it's +2, but it doesn't say, it says rate at which your character regenerates, but, like, is that 2 per minute? Is that 2 per second? I'm not sure. I'll just take the attack speed. And, oh, okay, so we can do a nice little, like, chain level up here. So we can take the tier 1 shotgun, level that up to tier 2, and then we can take the tier 2, go to tier 3. We could also, we could go for dodge, but I feel like armor might be, is armor important? It just brings us down to 0. Yeah, I think that's fine. We'll get a little bit dodge. And then we have a lot of attack speed. We just took a bunch, so I should probably take the damage. Although, right. This is not flat 10 damage, right? This is 10% damage. And a lot of our attacks here are doing really small numbers, so that might actually not be worth it. So I'm actually going to re-roll that. And do we want to go for double barrel? 100% range damage. That's probably going to be better than our Nerf gun, I would imagine. It is it's a little bit slower, has not as good range, but we're actually, no, we are kind of fast. Maybe we take out the nail gun for right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's sell that. Let's take the double barrel. So we'll kind of focus on having, like, 2 weapons that are a little bit more, like, high, like, single target high damage, and then a couple more that are kind of spread shot. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and get the experience. Looks like now we have some new enemies with shields. I'm assuming that they probably have more health, because I don't think that maybe they just take less damage because they have shields. Oh, we also have ranged units now. Okay, so we got to be careful of all these projectiles. All right, we're doing okay. We're surviving. Overall, not too bad so far. Oh, we got a tower down here. Actually, I think we just broke it. Wow, this is pretty not great. We'll take the range damage +2, though. Let's see. We have a rocket. Oh, so we have a couple active items. Okay, so let's actually go ahead and pick these up. A playful bomb that causes a small explosion with minor damage. This is way more expensive than the rocket, so I kind of feel like I want to go with this first. And then let's just lock this in. We'll grab it next time. That being said, where did the bomb go? I feel like I hear it, but I don't see it. Does anyone else see it? Because I don't see it right now. Alright, well, we do get healed. So we do heal the full whenever we level up, which is really good. I think here I'm going to take the... we're kind of outrunning everything, so I'm just going to take more range damage. Let's go ahead... Oh, tier 2 minigun. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of... Yeah, we'll get rid of our Nerf gun. Let's pick up the minigun. Let's also... So let's pick up this rocket. We can re-roll. So we have okay, so you know what I'm going to do? We're going to get rid of the double barrel here because I can just pick up these and get a tier 3 right off the bat. Let's re-roll. What else we get? Armor, less speed. We have more weapons, speed, and we lose some max HP. Sure, we'll take that. And I'm not going to re-roll for half my gold, so we'll hold on to that for a round. I'm also looking for our rocket. What does that do? So is the rocket thing? Oh, wait. The bomb is literally over my head. I don't know how I've missed that this entire time. I will say that sound effect is very loud, and even with the game set, again, because you guys are going to have it like leveled, compressed, all that kind of stuff, you might not notice that there's a big sound difference, but on my end, there's a big difference between like my gun sounds and that bomb. So I apologize for the droning bomb noise. I did not know that was going to be a thing. Alright, let's go ahead and loop around here, pick up some of this experience, some of these coins. Nice. I feel like lifesteal is going to be pretty good for us. Let's see. Heals your character by converting a portion of the damage dealt into health. I wish it was a little bit more clear how that was working. A portion of the damage dealt into health, but we add +2. Because typically I would say, you know, like, does it give you, do you have a percentage chance to heal this much? Or is lifesteal, like, you could look at it either way. Is it you have a flat percentage to heal X amount, where X is the amount of your lifesteal? Or do you heal like 1 every percentage of the time, and the percentage of the time is your lifesteal? Don't know. I think I'm actually just going to maybe take the HP regen. That might be just the better, like, flat number. Oh, what do we have here? Bomber. So this uses 75% of our range damage. Oh, and it uses elemental as well. We have nothing built into elemental. That might not be the way to go. We already have decent weapons. I suppose there's maybe an argument. There's probably an argument. Let's say attack speed 3.4. This is 3, so it's just faster. And it deals more damage. It has way less crit chance, though. I feel like this is just a better way to go. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. Let's buy the bomber. Okay, let's go ahead and reroll. So we're still looking for a tier 2 minigun. We have additional luck. Lower crit. I think our crit is not good anyway. Yeah, it's not great anyway. Okay, so let's get the luck. We can get the jagged knife because we don't care about melee damage. Let's reroll. Nothing for us here, so we'll reroll again. Nothing really for us here. If we wanted to lose some armor and get some dodge, I suppose we could. Yeah, so there's definitely some consistency issues. So, like, for example, this dodge here, it says +6. Grants a chance to completely avoid an enemy attack, and the E is on a totally different line than enemy, or nemi. But is this a percent? So is this 6% chance to dodge an attack? I don't fully know. Melee damage, luck, crit chance. Yeah, we'll just kind of lose out on that. We'll get some more luck. Probably shouldn't have rerolled that. That was a mighty expensive reroll. All right, we'll jump back in. Now, as far as enemies go, we're kind of just seeing the same thing. So we got the little enemies. Oh, I guess now we have this bomb lobber. He just like throws a little, like, I don't know, ball into the air. I guess maybe it explodes. We got these shield guys. We got the projectile guys. I haven't seen an elite yet, but to be fair, we're just shy of 4 minutes in. Oh, I'm stuck on that rock. That was kind of a hard rock for me to see. Is this the dude from like the gate, the portal in World of Warcraft? I don't know what it's called. I don't know enough. I don't have enough WoW knowledge to know what that is, but it's like when you log in, isn't it like called the Dark Portal or something? And there's like 2 statues. Isn't this one of them? Lifesteal damage, harvesting. Let's just go for extra damage. Let's just get things dead. Launches a fireball that explodes on impact. Oh, this to me looks like imp act, like 2 different words. So yeah, burning. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take the fireball. Let's re-roll here. We have a tier 1 minigun. That is not quite good enough. Fireball. Bullets have a chance to ignite enemies. Yes, we will take that. I'm okay going a little bit slower to give us a positive armor rating. And unfortunately, nothing here. We do have more attack speed, so we'll go ahead and take that. And we don't really need the elemental damage at all, so we'll pass up on that. Oh, I see. That's the bomber's issue. The bomber's issue is that its range sucks. Like, it's real bad. Have we seen any? I feel like I would have taken them if we saw them. We haven't seen any. Oh my god. Okay, damage is coming in fast. We haven't seen any range increasing items, have we? I think it's just been, like, basically damage. It's okay. We can get some healing from that tower. Oh, look at that. 2 in a row. Perfect. It's like nothing ever happened. Yeah, so I think in terms of... So I've already talked about how the bomb sound effect is way too loud in comparison to everything else. But I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. I might... If once we do another round with the Berserker and do like a melee build, I'm probably gonna adjust the sound effects because I have the sound effects like I think like 20 clicks lower than the music. I can't hear the music right now. I hear like a couple piano notes every once in a while, but that's about it. And I'm also, just for reference, I am listening through headphones, not speakers, so that would kind of give me an advantage there to hear the music. Okay, let's go for... Let's just go for range damage, because we don't have... Yeah, let's just go for damage. Armor, dodge, and we lose a lot of speed. I think that's fine. Honestly, I'm just going to take that. Let's just tank up. And nothing, literally nothing here. We'll re-roll. A bomb that with a delayed fuse that pulls enemies toward it before detonation, allowing for strategic placement and area control. Quad shoot fires in 4 directions. Yeah, we'll just take that. Might as well take that. Oh, we got our minigun. Perfect. So now we're all tier 3. Nice. Let's go ahead and go in. Oh my Jesus. Okay. So speed is apparently not percentage based because I'm like, I literally can't move. Okay, well that's an awful way to lose a run. Kind of wish I knew that. Okay, well, does it say that it's not speed percent? How in the heck did that slow me down to nothing? What did I miss? Speed minus 10. My movement speed is still positive. Why did I just stop moving? That can't be right. There's gotta be something going wrong with this. No? There's no way. Okay, let's go ahead and try this with a melee character. Let's do the Berserker. So we have a sword, we have a boomerang to start, we have additional melee damage and fire rate. Oh, wait. So we have... Wait, huh? Melee damage plus 3, fire rate plus 20%. Stat modifiers, plus 33% melee damage and fire rate. So why do we have just plus 53% fire rate? And our armor is down? That seems weird for a melee build. I guess it is Berserker. It's not like a knight build, so it is supposed to be a little bit more aggressive because you lose some max HP as well. Okay, well, let's give it a try. And the last one, if I didn't go over it before, is just a general. It's kind of good at everything. Okay, let's go ahead and try this build. I almost kind of expected a like slash attack, but the piercing's totally fine. I mean it's almost just like a range attack. Could go with fist. Yeah, let's just grab a fist. Why not? Okay, I was gonna say, is fist, are you gonna actually hit him? Because you kind of missed. I'm so... Wait, are these dead things hitting me? I think the dead robots are hurting me. Okay, let's grab... Let's see. So let's go ahead and grab another sword. We'll just lock in fists then. Are these hurting me? Okay, so I'm not exactly sure why the robots' corpses are hurting me. That's a little strange. Okay. Let's go for... I feel like speed's going to be important on a melee build. So then let's go ahead and we'll buy the sword. Now we can combine these. We can also buy the fist. We'll go ahead and combine these as well. A ball, huh? This has lifesteal on it. We could take the additional armor. No, let's take the ball. We need the weapons. Okay, let's make our way back up this way. Collect all the XP that we left behind. Let's go for melee damage. Wow. Okay, we just have 1,000,000 swords here. Let's go ahead and combine these. We'll get another blue sword going. And yeah, let's get the armor and attack up. We'll re-roll, see if we want to lock anything in. I guess we could lock in the ball? Sure. For now, we'll work on the ball. We'll probably end up leaving that behind at some point. Oh, shoot. I forgot to turn up the sound effects. Oh, well. Or not the sound effects. The sound effects don't need to go with the music. That's what I meant. Can I go through that rock? Yeah, I can go through part of that rock. Okay, let's see. Any more towers? I could use a green tower right now. Ooh, okay, never mind. Let's go for... I suppose we'll just go for harvesting. Harvesting seems like just really good. Surrounds the... okay. The sword sound effect is still going on while I'm in the menu. Let's pick up the flame aura. Let's level up the ball. Re-roll. Literally nothing here. We'll re-roll again. Ooh, there is a puncher? That seems... Okay, so we should probably just get rid of this ball, right? More range, attack speed the same, more damage, and weight. Yeah. Okay. Launch the fireball that explodes on impact. Yeah, we'll take that for some burn damage. Nice, another tower. Oh, we could just go for... Oh, we could get armor. Do I want armor? I kind of want, like, all three of these. Probably just going to go for melee damage. Just get damage up. That's the answer to everything. Okay, we level up our sword. Easy. Reroll armor, but we lose some speed. Dude, I'm, like, afraid to get any kind of, like, negative speed now. Let's go ahead and level up our fists. We already have all tier 3 weapons. It's a nice, nice, nice. Unfortunately, we can't get the puncher. We could, actually. Let's just get the snake feeder. Reroll again. We can get more luck, 1 less max HP. That's totally fine. Okay, grab the experience. Oh, okay. We should probably be working on these projectile buddies so we don't have to... Oh my god, there's so many of them. Hold up. Oh. Okay, I just died. Last time I looked, I had full health, and all of a sudden I was dead. Well, we at least got to experience some of the weapons here. But, yeah, this one I think needs a little bit more time to cook. Yeah, so I think I'll kind of summarize my thoughts because I kind of spoke on a lot of my thoughts kind of through the game. There's definitely, so going from like easiest to hardest stuff, there's definitely some text formatting that needs some work. Like, words are just broken in the middle of lines, and that's something that should be like pretty basic to clean up. There's some number things too that are not fully explained to the player. So, you know, again, like looking at the lifesteal thing, depending on how lifesteal works is going to dictate how important it is to me as a player. So for example, so again, to kind of reiterate my example, is if lifesteal, let's say hypothetically, lifesteal is always 10% to happen, and the amount you heal is based on the number of the X value of your lifesteal. So if you have 0, there's a 10% chance you'll gain 0 life on every hit, right? It could be like that. And so if it's like that, it's like, oh, well, there's a 10% chance. Like if you get 1, that's like having a low number is kind of good enough, right? Because if you have something like the minigun that's firing bullets all the time, well, you're firing so many bullets that there's a pretty decent chance that you're going to heal 1 or 2 or 3. And so you're more likely to heal smaller amounts, versus it could be the other way where it says life. Let's say, for example, lifesteal is, I think this might actually come out to the same math, but hear me out, where maybe it's that lifesteal is always you have a chance to heal 1 health, and the number, the X of your lifesteal is the percentage chance you have to trigger lifesteal. Well, if lifesteal is 1 and you start at 0, okay, there's a 0% chance that every hit gains you 1 HP. Well, I'm going to be a lot less incentivized to take a +1, +2 lifesteal than I am a +20 or +30 lifesteal, right? So not knowing the numbers and just seeing lifesteal +2, that doesn't really tell me anything. It doesn't tell me if it's a value, or it doesn't tell me if it's the value of the lifesteal or the chance to gain health. So stuff like that should probably be clarified. Same thing with the dodge, right? Dodge is a little bit more obvious. I'm assuming that it is percentage chance, but when you have certain tooltips that say percentage chance, I as a player am assuming that anything that is a percentage chance, the developers have already put in the game. Therefore, when I see something that should be percentage and is not, that leads to me believe then that it's maybe not percentage chance, but then what is the scale that they're working with? A flat number just doesn't really tell me anything without a min-max value. It's just an arbitrary number, right? +6 dodge, is it out of scale 10? Is it out of scale 100, 1,000, or out of 6, right? Not sure there. The level up system I think is fine. I think actually the addition of passive abilities is actually really cool. Kind of blending that, I mean, you already have like active weapons. It's really just adding a bunch more weapon slots that don't have the chance to level up. That's kind of what it's doing. And I think it's fine. I think you can come up with some cool weapons, because, you know, overall, I would say that leveling up guns, for example, to me at least, when you have a game that just has like a bunch of different guns, it's like, do you want the shotgun, the bigger shotgun, the pump action shotgun, or the double barrel shotgun? It's like, they're all shotguns. It doesn't really like impress me at all. It's just kind of like which one does the best numbers, right? But having different abilities, you can have different visual styles, different effects. Like, do you like the AoE of bomb attacks? Do you like, you know, more elemental type attacks? And so you can kind of customize a little bit more. So I think it's cool. I think it's just, I don't know that it brings as much as I want to in this demo. Now, again, the demo is pretty short. We actually, unfortunately, didn't get to the end of either run. Oh, and damage is very high, I think. It seemed like we died pretty quick in that last run. I would have to go back and see, like, maybe I was lower than I thought I was, but I definitely did notice in my test runs that damage seemed pretty high. We obviously had, I don't know what happened to our speed in that first run. We were at a positive speed, and it brought us to a crawl. I feel like something went wrong between the calculations that the system was doing behind the scenes and what was actually being shown to us. I think something was very wrong on the back end. Enemy diversity is pretty small. In the first run, we were very close to finishing. So, like I said, once you get basically all the way through 11, the game just kind of ends. There's no boss. There's no, you know, time, there's no like survive till 10 minutes. It's a very kind of strange way to end the demo. Honestly, I wasn't even sure how I finished the demo until I kind of looked back, and I also saw some other people playing this game, and they all ended at the same point, so I can kind of reverse and see where it ended. And it seems like it's, you know, once you max out level 11, just kind of a weird selection of time to end the game. I'm surprised it's not time-based when you literally put a timer in the game. It's counting up, and it doesn't really mean anything unless there's a timer for when you just get a game over. I have no idea. But yeah, enemy diversity, you know, when you have no elites, was just kind of fine. It was just kind of like you have your little piddly enemies, you have your big tankier enemies, and you have projectile enemies. But there was no kind of like elites or bosses to fight, so I'm not sure what those kind of systems are like. There's something else that I wanted to bring up. Let me just rack my brain here for a second. Well, it might. I know I mentioned this is not what I was thinking of, but yeah, sound balancing. Like if we take a look at the settings here, right? I mean, not that it's much lower, but it is lower. And like right now, the music is fine. I could not hear the music at all. Those runs. The sound effects were very loud, especially that bomb sound effect, and the fact that it plays every time it fires off got a little annoying, and it was a lot louder than all the other sound effects. So, yeah, overall, this one I think does need some more time to cook, and I would have to see a little bit longer demo or gameplay to actually have like a more thought out opinion on this one, just because it felt like as soon as in my test run, which I got to the end, you know, it felt like as soon as I was getting into the game, it just kind of ended. So, but what do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comments section. And if you did like this one, if you had some fun with me here today, would you kindly smash the like button, subscribe to the channel for more roguelite action, because today I am out of here. I am done with this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you next time. And I did that all wrong, and I'm still leaving this in here. But my brain just fried because it was like, hey, you said things in the wrong order, and now I don't know how you typically say bye, but bye.